Let me ask you something. Are you still dressing the way you did in your 20s or 30s? Because if you are, there's a good chance your wardrobe is doing more harm than good. You might think you're playing it safe, sticking with what's familiar. But in reality, you could be sending the wrong message. Instead of looking confident and stylish, you might look like a 40-year-old retired skateboarder. And let's face it, at this stage in life, your style should reflect growth, wisdom, maturity, and self-assurance, not confusion or nostalgia. Whether you're married, single, building a business, or just trying to show up in the world with more presence, how you dress matters. People notice. And today, I'm going to walk you through 9 essential wardrobe upgrades that will instantly make you look sharper, more refined, and more attractive. These aren't about following trends. They're about showing the world you know exactly who you are. Let's start with the first 4, because these are the game changers. Chapter 1. Swap baggy jeans for slim straight denim. This one's a big deal. I see far too many men over 40 still hanging on to their baggy jeans like it's 2002. Maybe they were your go-to for comfort or nostalgia. But let me be clear. Baggy jeans are working against you. They make your legs look shorter, your body less defined, and your outfit more sloppy than stylish. You want to move away from that oversized silhouette and towards something cleaner and more modern. Enter slim straight denim. Not skinny jeans. No. One's asking you to pour yourself into spandex, but jeans with a gentle taper that hug your shape just enough to create definition. Go for dark washes like deep indigo or black because they're slimming, versatile, and more sophisticated. Avoid distressing, bleach fades, or whiskering. Keep the look clean and timeless. One more detail. The length. Jeans that bunch up at the ankle make you look shorter and messier. If they're too long, get them hemmed. A clean, tailored leg line will add inches to your frame and polish to your outfit. When you wear jeans like this, suddenly that same polo or sweater looks sharper. Your confidence shifts. You carry yourself differently. It's a small change that makes a huge impact. Chapter 2. Replace oversized t-shirts with fitted polos. Listen, I get it. T-shirts are easy. They're comfortable. And by the time you hit 40, comfort becomes a priority. But oversized tees, especially those stretched out with cracked graphics or silly slogans, don't make you look laid back. They make you look like you're still living in a college dorm. It's time to level up without sacrificing comfort. The solution? Fitted polos. A good polo shirt gives you all the ease of a t-shirt, but with structure, polish, and a lot more presence. The collar frames your face, the sleeves highlight your arms, and the body creates a silhouette that flatters, even if you've got a bit of a dad bod. Choose solid, timeless colors like navy, charcoal, olive, cream, or black. These shades work with anything and communicate quiet confidence. Go for natural fabrics like cotton pique or jersey knit, or even merino wool if you want something luxe. Make sure it fits right. Sleeves should hit mid-bicep. The shoulder seam should sit right at the edge of your shoulder, and the hem should land just below your belt. Once you make the switch, you'll realize a great polo doesn't just feel better, it makes you look better instantly. Chapter 3. Ditch the cargo shorts for chino shorts. Now, let's talk about summer style. If you're still reaching for those old cargo shorts every time the temperature hits 80, it's time for a serious rethink. You know the ones. Huge side pockets, long inseams, maybe even a little frayed. Sure, they were practical when your kids were little or when you were hiking every weekend. But now, they widen your hips, shorten your legs, and make you look like you haven't bought new clothes in 2 decades. Instead, go for tailored chino shorts. These are clean, refined, and hit just above the knee, length that's flattering and slimming. They come in mature, versatile colors like khaki, navy, stone, and olive, and they pair effortlessly with polos, button-downs, or even a simple t-shirt. Chino shorts say, "I've still got it," without trying too hard. If you haven't tried them yet, start with one great pair, and you'll see what a difference the fit and fabric make. It's a small summer switch that brings big style rewards. Chapter 4. Lose the hoodie. Add a lightweight knit or quarter zip, let's face it. We all have that favorite hoodie. It's broken in, it's cozy, it's familiar. But here's the truth. Hoodies are for your couch, not for the outside world. Especially when they're faded, oversized, or emblazoned with logos from your college days. When you throw on a hoodie, you're telling the world you stopped trying. And after 40, that's a missed opportunity. Instead, reach for a lightweight knit sweater or a smart quarter zip. These pieces are just as comfortable, but 10 times more refined. A crew neck in merino wool or cotton gives your look polish while still keeping you relaxed. A quarter zip frames your face, adds structure to your neckline, and subtly communicates maturity. Look for classic colors like navy, gray, or olive. Easy to pair, flattering on most skin tones, and endlessly versatile. Fit is key here too. You want something that follows your body without clinging. Remember, layering isn't just about staying warm. It's about adding dimension, texture, and intention to your outfit. Ditching the hoodie is one of the fastest ways to go from just another guy to a man who's got it together. Chapter 5. Toss the worn-out sneakers. Wear minimal leather sneakers. Instead, everyone loves sneakers. They're easy, comfortable, and you can wear them with everything. But if you're still wearing the same gym sneakers you've had for 5 years, chunky soles, bright colors, worn-out treads, it's time to upgrade. Old, beat-up sneakers drag down your whole outfit, no matter how nice the rest of it is. People notice, and they judge. What you want instead are minimal leather sneakers. These are sleek, modern, and incredibly versatile. They work with jeans, chinos, shorts, even a casual suit if you're bold enough. Stick with classic colors like white, black, or gray. Keep the design simple. Flat sole, clean silhouette, no loud branding. And most importantly, keep them clean. Wipe them down regularly, replace the laces if they get dirty, and treat them with the same respect you'd give a nice pair of dress shoes. Good sneakers send a powerful message. You care about how you show up, and that's exactly the energy you want to project after 40. Chapter 6. Stop wearing cheap belts. Upgrade to full-grain leather accessories matter, and your belt is a key one. A cheap, cracking belt says you don't pay attention to detail. And when you're over 40, details matter more than ever. Ditch the reversible belts, the plasticky finishes, and anything that's splitting down the center. Instead, invest in 1 or 2 full-grain leather belts. Full-grain leather lasts. It ages well, it develops character, and it turns a basic outfit into something intentional. Start with 1 black and 1 brown, each with a simple, timeless metal buckle. Match your belt to your shoes. Keep it clean and understated. This isn't about being flashy. It's about showing that you value quality. A good belt is like a good handshake. Quiet, confident, and memorable. Chapter 7. Get rid of the loud ties. Stick to timeless, textured options. Ties aren't dead. They've just evolved. But here's the mistake I see men over 40 make all the time. They hold on to old ties from years ago. Shiny silk, wide cuts, loud colors, goofy patterns. It's like walking into a time machine. Those ties might have looked bold in 2003, but now they just make you look out of touch. The modern gentleman's tie is refined, understated, and textural. It adds character without shouting for attention. And it's an essential tool when you want to look polished without trying too hard. So here's what you want instead. Slim to moderate width, around 2.5 to 3 inches. Nothing too skinny, nothing too wide. Textured fabric. Think knit, grenadine, wool, or cotton. These give your outfit dimension and warmth. Timeless colors, navy, burgundy, charcoal, olive. Simple patterns like stripes, herringbone, or small checks. No cartoon characters, no high-shine satin, and definitely no clip-ons. Your tie should complement your shirt and jacket, not compete with them. And if you don't wear ties often anymore, that's fine. But keep 2 or 3 good ones in your rotation for weddings, meetings, or dress-up dinners. A great tie makes a statement, not with loudness, but with presence. It says, I still know how to dress when the occasion calls for it. So, go through your old tie rack. Donate anything dated or gimmicky, and rebuild with a few sharp classic options. You'll feel the difference the next time you put one on. Chapter 8. Say goodbye to the cheap dress shirt. Wear Oxford cloth instead. Let's be real. If you're over 40 and still buying dress shirts based on price alone, you're missing out on one of the most powerful upgrades in men's wear. Cheap dress shirts are everywhere. They're usually made from thin, shiny fabric. They wrinkle easily. They cling in all the wrong places. And worst of all, they just look cheap. Even if you're wearing a great suit or jacket, a low-quality shirt, underneath will bring it all down. So here's what I recommend. Upgrade to Oxford cloth button-downs, also known as OCBDs. These shirts are thicker, more structured, and incredibly versatile. They work dressed up or down. You can wear them with a tie or with the top 2 buttons undone. They look great under a blazer, and just as good with jeans and loafers. The texture of Oxford cloth adds weight and drape to the shirt, which means it sits better on the body. It doesn't cling, it doesn't shine, and it adds a layer of sophistication to even the most basic outfit. Start with 2 or 3 classics: white, light blue, and pale gray. Then add in a stripe or check if you want a little variety. Fit is critical. You want a clean shoulder line, slim sleeves, and just enough taper through the torso to show your shape without being tight. And if you're not sure where to get a solid OCBD, I've linked my go-to picks in the description below. They're comfortable, well-made, and built to last. Once you make the switch, you'll wonder why you ever wore those. Cheap, flimsy shirts in the first place. Chapter 9. Retire the graphic hoodie. Wear a sport coat instead. Let's talk about one of the most misunderstood pieces in a man's wardrobe, the hoodie. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against hoodies. They're comfortable, practical, and perfect for lazy Sundays or running errands. But when your go-to layer is a hoodie with a giant graphic, a sports logo, or something from your college days, it's time to reassess. Graphic hoodies make you look younger, but not in a good way. They don't say, laid-back gentleman. They say, a man who hasn't updated his style in a decade. They bulk up your frame, give your outfit a lazy vibe, and make it nearly impossible to look polished, even if the rest of your look is on point. So what do you wear instead? A sport coat. Yes, a sport coat. But not the stiff, overly formal kind. I'm talking about unstructured, lightweight sport coats made from soft fabrics like cotton, linen, or lightweight wool. A sport coat instantly upgrades your entire look. It broadens your shoulders. It slims your waist. And it gives off this presence, like you're a man who walks into a room and owns it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't that too dressy? Not at all. You can wear a sport coat with a t-shirt and jeans, a polo and chinos, or even over a crew neck. Sweater. It's all about the fabric and fit. Choose muted tones like navy, olive, or charcoal gray. Keep the pattern minimal, or go solid if you're just starting out. The key is versatility. A hoodie makes you disappear. A sport coat makes you stand out in the best way possible. Once you put one on, you'll understand why every stylish man over 40 keeps at least one in his rotation. Look, the right clothes don't just make you look better. They make you feel better. More confident, more respected, more like the man you've paid. Oh, and I know you are. Everything I mentioned today is linked in the description below. Yes, some of these pieces are a bit more of an investment, but that's because they're not made to fall apart. They're made to last, to fit better, and to elevate your everyday style without you even thinking about it. If you're ready to upgrade your wardrobe and start dressing like a true gentleman, the right tools are right there waiting for you.